Welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Jenny Jo. In this video, we're going to talk about the ABCs of getting started. Your new administrative tool includes 3 websites. A public website, where anybody on the internet can read about your organization. A member site, where your members can log in and access information such as calendar events, conversations, account payment history, and more. And an admin site, where the first 2 are set up and configured. In the welcome email you received, you'll find links to your public site, where you can also find the login to the member site, and your admin site. Here we're currently viewing a public site. I'm going to log in via this arrow icon at the top. And now I'm viewing the logged in members view of my website. And at the top of this website on the menu, there is a link to log into the admin site. I'm going to go ahead and select that. The admin username and password and the member username and password are completely different. So once you create a member account for yourself, you'll need to keep a separate record of the 2 sets of credentials. Let's log into the admin portal and see what that looks like. First of all, in the upper left-hand corner, you'll find the Help Center. If you select this View Now button, you can find a list of all of our support documentation, YouTube tutorials, and PDFs organized by subject. If you cannot find the help you need there, let's go back to the admin home. You can create a support ticket, and a member of our support team will be happy to help you with your question. I'd also like to point out that the URLs for both your public site and your admin site can be found here in the profile section, just in case you ever misplace your welcome letter. The additional services section has a list of other services we offer, such as hosting your domain or connecting your organization with a third-party payment processor. And at the bottom of the page, you can view information on when your next payment is due, how much it will be for, and a link to pay the invoice. Now let's look at how the admin portal is organized. The blue menu across the top is the main menu, and the dark gray menu on the side is a shortcut menu. Most of the things in the shortcut menu can also be found in the main menu. The second item on the main menu is the Tools menu. These are the tools that come built into your website. All of these tools, the business directory, calendar, the store, they correspond to pages on your website. You can make those pages be public-facing, member-facing, or both. You can use them or not use them as you see fit. If you don't want to use one, all you have to do is remove the page from your navigation and menus, and your members will never know it exists. Many of these tools include the ability to download a report. If they do, you'll see an icon in the upper right-hand corner with a little piece of paper and a down arrow. You can make custom reports by downloading a report from the website and stripping out the columns you don't need and keeping the columns that you do. Many of these tools also have a settings. I recommend that for any tool that you plan to use, you review the settings to make sure that everything aligns with the way your organization prefers to do things. There is additionally a general settings in the main blue menu. I recommend you review those settings as well. The best way to work through all the aspects of your site setup is to use the guided setup found here in the dark gray menu. This feature will step you through all the various areas of the website and explain how to set them up. You should follow the guided setup in the order that is presented to you, because the order is customized depending on how you answer the questions on the onboarding form. You can skip areas that might not apply to you, but if a step is marked essential, it's recommended not to skip that one. To use the guided setup, just select the topic that you want to learn about. It will open the relevant part of the admin portal with additional explanations and hints displayed in this green area at the top. You can configure the things that need to be done on that page, and then move to the next step via one of these 3 buttons. Some parts of the guided setup will have an info button that links to a PDF or a video tutorial for even more detailed information. You can go back to the guided setup home by selecting the little house icon, or you can exit the guided setup by selecting the X. In addition, we host a very active Facebook group for admins where you can connect with other administrators, see how other groups handle different situations, and ask advice of those who are experienced in using the platform. Most of all, we want to encourage you that we are here to help, and we're excited to make your administrative processes run smoother so that you can focus on education.